Well, hey, how's it going? Well, it's a snow day. My kids don't have school today, so I'm struggling. I can't really get into the shop. I could, and I will. I'll probably get there for a little bit. I got lots to do there. But I thought maybe while I'm home, I'd crack open my old Whisperlite International classic stove. Haven't started this one for a long time, so I thought it'd be kind of a fun way to make coffee this morning. And I also thought I'd show you this F250 behind me. This is a truck that we just picked up and looking to maybe do a build on it. So thought I might just kind of go over the vision and see if you guys like it. But in the meantime, gonna light this stove up and yeah, I'll get back to you and we'll kind of do a walk around and kind of maybe talk about some of the things that we might do to this stove to the truck to get it going and yeah, we'll go from there. So hope you guys are well, and we'll see you on the other side. Yoo-hoo! Remembered how to do it. Well, it took me a couple tries, but I got it running. Yeah, these Whisperlite Internationals. Man, this was my first backpacking stove back in, I think, 1999. I loved it because, you know, you could run on diesel, jet fuel, kerosene, white gas, like so many things. And so it's just really a part of kind of who I am, is to have one thing that can do, you know, so many different, they can just solve so many problems. And fuel is a problem when you travel around the world, and that's what I was doing back then. So this is the stove I got, and it took a while to learn how to use it because it has some tricks to it. But anyways, making a cup of coffee, gonna get warmed up here. Enjoy that, and then we're gonna show you this F250, like I said, and we'll do a bit of a walk around. Just talk about the vision for it. Can't say 100% if it's going to happen or not. I think at the least I got it so that I would have a backup four-wheel drive to my old trusty Land Cruiser that's getting up there in miles and age. Wanted something that we could get on the freeway with and cover some long distances if we need to do some hauling or some adventuring. So anyways, thanks for watching the video as always. Hope you subscribe, hope you like, comment below. Always try to answer the comments as much as we can. And check out our new website. It's www.remoteadventuredesign.com. We hope to have some good links on there, promo codes for anything that we have available to us, pass on to you guys, and go from there. But adventure awaits, and yeah, we're looking forward to showing you this rig and many more to come. Cheers. All right, here we are. Like I said, it's a snow day. It's also vacation, winter vacation for the kiddos, so more or less sticking around the house. So I thought I'd take some time to get a little video out. This is a 2008 F250 Super Duty, covered in about 8 inches of snow that we got here in Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. So I've got a vision for this, though. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the leveler suspension on the front, put the F350 blocks on the back. That'll raise it up a little bit. And then we'll put some BFG all-terrains on for wheels or for tires, and then probably get some rotoform or some 1552 wheels on there. Let me know if you have any ideas on that. Probably stick the wheels on some spacers as well, bump it out a little bit, and put some fender flares on. Might just leave the factory running boards, but who knows, might get a little fancy and do something with those too. Weld something up that's a little bit more of a slider. I would like to put some bumpers on it, some off-road bumpers, and a winch front and rear. That should make it a pretty good use. One of the uses for this truck is to go up to my family's property and do some logging with it, so having winches front and rear would actually give me a good way of pulling logs in and out of the woods if it's a place that I can't get the tractor into, or just don't want to go get the tractor. So it's kind of what we're looking at for this. Came with this ARE canopy, which was one of the things that attracted me. I saw it on the lot because it had these ambulance doors on the back. My last truck canopy was just a typical tailgate canopy, and I was not a fan of that as far as camping purposes, but I feel like this has a lot to offer because we can get right into it, and also a little bit more headroom in it since it sticks up above the cab. So all in all, pretty good shape. I think a pretty good base platform to build an overland rig. Looking to put build a full platform rack that is the full length of the canopy and extends over the cab. Looking to put solar panels over the cab, a hard top tent on the top of the canopy, and then I'm actually thinking of extending the platform rack a bit over the back here to create a bit of an awning for these back doors, but then also be a bit of a platform for the tent structure, and then have a ladder that comes down here on the side. And I'm thinking making that ladder semi-permanent to where it's on here all the time, kind of like what we're seeing on the vans. Think Illuminous or some of those companies that are putting the racks and the ladders on the vans. Definitely put an awning that goes off of the side and off of the back, and perhaps one of the batwing awnings. I've had mixed thoughts about those. I've used the Rhino Rack batwing awning before. It held up pretty well, but it was a lot of work to deploy, and I've seen it after a year on the coast of Mexico, and not all of its parts really held up all that well. So I'm not quite sold on that. I might just do the ARB awning like I have on my Land Cruiser. It's manual and it's a little funky, but it's affordable and it works really well and it holds up. I've had mine on my Land Cruiser for quite a few years and have used it in all sorts of conditions. All right, so one of the things that I really liked about this truck, like I said, was the canopy. It has these ambulance doors, no tailgate, makes it so much easier to get into the truck. This is a short bed on the F250, so I think it's like just around 6.5 feet. But yeah, what I'm thinking of doing in here is on this side of the bed, we're gonna have a big drawer system, and most of that's gonna slide out. And what I'm hoping is that we can somehow engineer a galley that when you pull it out, I can use that galley, do some cooking, do some washing, and all of that outside. But if it was bad weather, nighttime, and I don't want to be outside, it also works from inside the truck. That's going to be tricky because, as probably many of you have seen, when those drawers come out, they have multiple layers. So things have to kind of open to get into other things. So what I'm hoping is to come up with a way of doing that inside the truck. And that'll make it, I think, really usable and, just future-proof it, make it to where we can use it in so many different scenarios. So that's this side. Also, probably in the back of that, we'll put the electrical, maybe put the furnace. Electrical system, a lot like what we do in the vans. We'll have lithium-ion batteries. We'll have charging via solar, alternator, and shore power available to it. We'll put an inverter on it so that we've got AC power. With that AC power, we can run tools, chargers, just kind of bigger items, which I do see using this truck for. Charging my Makitas up and charging, computers and camera gear and things like that. So a lot of that's going to be on this side. Over here, I kind of want to leave it open. Two reasons. One is for my dog kennel, so that this can be slept on, so that you've got a bunk here. That means the dog kennel needs to go on the side. So if it's just me and my dog, I can put me on the platform and the dog in his kennel down below. So we'll kind of keep this side open, but over around the fender well, we've got room. We can maybe put one of our water tanks. We can just put storage for a lot of our tools and equipment that we're going to be wanting to carry on this truck. And I don't know, we're going to get there, but I just see a lot of potential here, and I think it's going to be a really fun, capable rig that we can haul a lot of gear in, a lot of tools in, but also sleep 3 adults comfortably, and maybe even 4 depending on how big a tent we get up there. But I do know that for me and my kids, and just me and other adults, I think we're going to have a lot of flexibility. I talked about on the outside, if we put the ARB awning, we could then maybe put a tent up there. as well. I've got one of those already that I use with my Land Cruiser, and it's an amazing tent and works really well and is super comfortable. So anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it, if you see potential, if you see my vision, if you have some other thoughts, if you've got anything to steer me towards, let me know. We're just kind of in planning, dream phase of this, and kind of looking forward to kind of putting this in the queue and maybe getting after it this summer. Maybe sooner. We'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty backed up, and as you can see, I'm not at the shop right now getting my vans done. So I'm here dreaming, and hope you guys dream with me. Follow along on the adventure. Again, check out our new website, www.remoteadventure.com, and that's where you can kind of get in touch with us if you're interested in us building anything for you, helping you with your design, helping you with products. We're here for you and want to help you get remote and be your best selves. So hook us up and like, subscribe, you know the drill. Do all those things too. It really helps us and motivates us to keep coming up with fresh content for you. So hope you're well. Be good. We'll see you around. Cheers.